This week on Country Music Junkies, I am so pleased to be joined by Ashlynne Vince. She's a Welland, Ontario native, and we are so pumped to be chatting with her on the phone. Ashlynne, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Now, I want to talk, of course, about the new single and all of that excitement, but let's kind of start at the beginning because this is the first time we've chatted. So I want to talk about how this country music career sort of began for you and when you decided to make this a career.
Well, when I was 12, my mom would take me to open mic nights every single Thursday, and that's where I kind of got my start in music. But it wasn't until later on where I actually started loving country music and wanting to do that. I've been going hard at it for, I would say, about five years now, and I'm really excited with where I'm at, what I'm doing, and can't wait to see what the future holds.
Excellent. Now, let's talk a little bit about your style of music, and obviously, you know, it falls under the genre of country music, but how would you describe your sound?
That's a really hard one. A lot of people would say I resemble Janis Joplin a little bit with a mix of Fleetwood Mac. But my idol growing up was Brandi Carlile. So she's a little more folky, and her style of writing is what I absolutely love. So a little bit of everything.
Cool. Now, let's talk about your current single, which dropped March 31st, No Boys Allowed. Let's talk about the story behind that song.
Well, I was at home by myself, like everyone's at work, and I'm thinking to myself, why is it that boys always go out with their guy friends, like all the time, and girls are the ones that are stuck at home, either watching the kids, doing the laundry, cooking, cleaning, whatever it is, us girls are doing it. And I'm like, I think it's time for the girls to take a break and go out and have some fun. So that's how No Boys came up. I started writing it. I had a good chunk of the song done, and then when my mom came home from work, I always show her my work in progress, and then we kind of finish the song together. So I actually do probably 90% of my co-writing with my mom.
It's a great tune, very fun, very upbeat. I know a lot of the ladies can relate to it. Be sure to request it at Country Radio. Again, it's called No Boys Allowed. Now, Ashlynne, I want to talk to you about something that happened a couple of months ago. You opened for Mr. Brett Kissel on the road on his tour, and what was that like? That must have been incredible.
I had no idea what I was going to be getting into. Obviously, I was very, very excited. But when I got there, his whole team was nothing but sweethearts. Like, all of them make you feel at home, and it just made the experience, like, that much better. And Brett came to introduce himself to me before I went on, and he brought his little dog, Charlie, and it was really cute.
Very cool. I know Brett is quite a sweetheart. And that is so cool that you were able to do that. Now, was there any advice that Brett passed on to you or anything that you learned from his show that you can now kind of put into your show?
What I really like about Brett's show is he makes it very personal, and he allows the crowd to be able to connect with him and his life story, and I think that's very important. And being in the audience, I feel like that is something that they all want to be able to feel, because songs are very personal as well.
Absolutely.
So I really admired that he did that.
Well, that is so cool. Again, fans, you can check out Ashlynne Vince at ashvince.ca. Check out her music. Be sure to request No Boys Allowed at your local country radio station if they're not already playing it. Now, Ashlynne, how can fans connect with you if they want to connect in a more interactive way on social media? What's the best way for them to do that?
Well, you can find me on Facebook under Ashlynne Vince. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter. You think of it, you can find me on it. iTunes, YouTube, Christian Mingle. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah. So I'm pretty much anywhere you can find me. Just look up Ashlynne Vince. Follow my artist page if you want to know where I'm playing. And, yeah.
Excellent. Well, Ashlynne, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much. One last question before we wrap up here. Obviously, summer is upon us now. Are you crazy busy with touring throughout the summer? Or are you taking it easy and focusing on writing? What are you up to for the next couple of months?
So I'm doing a little bit of everything. I'm pretty booked solid on Clifton Hill in Niagara Falls. So I do like Kelsey's, the Hard Rock, Ring Company. I think I'm playing about 4 weddings also this summer, and I'm doing the Billy Barker Days Festival in Quesnel in July. So I'm headlining on the Thursday and then also playing the Friday, Saturday. So I've got a busy summer, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Very cool. Well, keep it going. We look forward to connecting with you again in the near future. And again, fans, head to ashvince.ca. Check out her music or connect with her on any of the social media. Ashlynne Vince, it has been such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.